Hello friends, my name is O-Sheena, welcome here. I'm gonna do another video reading Christian booktubers' favorite books. And so this is like part 3. I've done 2 other videos like this before. And I'm doing this like to motivate myself to read these books because I haven't read them, because I don't necessarily think I'll like them, / they're like not in a genre I typically want to read and whatever. And I decided to do this because this book is our book club pick for the month of November. And so I was like pretty set on not reading it, but I know that this is a favorite for a lot of people. I think it's one of Amanda's favorites, maybe Katie too. And I just like have seen this cover around, this author around. I just like know that there's general hype for this book. So here it is. When I picked it up from the library, look how chunky this is. Okay. I was like, oh no, it's like 400 pages. I'm not okay with that. Okay, I do have the audiobook for this book too. So I might read in tandem, but I'm going to start with physically reading it. Oh, there's even a glossary. I'm not gonna lie, that makes me even more nervous. So I don't know anything about this book. I just know it's historical, and I think it's set in, oh, it says Northern England. Okay. I thought it had like Scottish vibes or something. I don't know. Lots of people love like the Scottish vibes. I don't really care about that. So yeah, I will see about this. But here we go. It's set in okay, restart. In 1715. 1715. Okay. Lady Blythe Headley? Lady Blythe's So Lady Blythe's father is declared an enemy of the British crown because of his Jacobite sympathies, forcing her to flee her home in northern England. Oh, okay. Secreted to the Tower of Wedderburn Castle in Scotland, Blythe quietly awaits the crowning of a new king. Interesting. But in a house with 7 sons and numerous servants, her presence soon becomes known. Oh, okay, I like the sound of that. Yo. No sooner has Everard Hume lost his father, Lord Wedderburn, then Lady Headley arrives with her maid in tow. He has his own problems, a volatile brother with dangerous political leanings, an estate to manage, and a very young brother in need of comfort and direction. It would be best for everyone if he could send this misfit heiress on her way as soon as possible. Yo. Okay, that sounds great. Okay, I'm excited now. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I like the sound of that a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna read this. This will not be the only book in this video. I'm gonna read one other one. I think I need to, keep it realistic. Let's do 2 books in this video rather than 3, because I think I've done 3 in the other 2, but we're gonna do 2 this time, and I'll keep the other one a secret. But here we are with this one, and I'm excited. Okay, so I'll check in. I hope that I like it. I've never read from this author before, so first time reading this author. And I mean, the description sounds great. Other than, whatever. Ooh, look at that. That is a pretty castle. Is that where she's staying? Yo, that's fancy. Okay. Hello everyone. So update on this book. I don't know if you saw my reactions in those videos, but it's taken a while. Okay, it is a slow start. So I switched to the audiobook because I got like to chapter 4 and I was like, no, I'm not into this. So then I got the audiobook. I'm on chapter 11 now, and I'm gonna keep going. It's not a DNF yet, but she's not even there yet. Okay, the back sounded great, but she's not even there yet. It is more so about the things going on historically and like politically that they're giving descriptions about. And then the audiobook in particular, the narrator, first of all, she is impressive the way she can change her accent, but the Scottish accent, I barely can understand what she's saying. So that glossary, yeah, gonna need that glossary because words that I don't even know what they are, she's saying them. And I'm like, huh? So that's where we're at. This is a long book, you guys. Thank you for the audiobook though, because it makes it go by faster and I do check out a little bit. And I mean, I was already doing that physically reading it, like I was just skimming it a little bit. Should I DNF it? I want to wait until she gets there, but I have been told this is like a slow burn romance too, so. Oh no. This might be a short-lived video. But no, I do have another book, okay? And I will read it. And I could still like this, but I highly doubt it, to be honest. Because like, once a book like feels a certain way, it is very unlikely that it'll turn around for me, so. Hi everyone. It's the next day. So last night was the Jonas Brothers concert and I feel pretty wrecked from it. My voice is sore from like yelling and screaming. If you follow me on Instagram, I did post some stories and they sang all my favorite songs, so I'm very happy. And it was a great night, but I was up until 1 a.m. and I never do that. I do not stay up late like that, so I'm a little bit wrecked today. So I've been just chilling and listening to more of this book, and I'm on chapter 21 now. And I actually think I'm gonna DNF it because I just can't follow this writing. Like there's so much Scottish language in it. I don't know, like it's taking so much effort to even follow it. I decided I just don't want to follow it anymore. So yeah, it's a case of it's like, it's not for me. I know that there's probably people that would like love the Scottish vibes, love the history aspect. I have been told that if you like Outlander, this is like a clean Christian version of that. So cool. I never got into Outlander. I don't care about it. I don't know anything about that. So it's not for me. And so this is not for me either. But I mean, by chapter 21, she finally was with Everard. But they like had 2 conversations. So yeah, it's very slow burn as well. So yeah, I'm going to DNF it. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Technically, I'm currently reading This Was Darkness and I'm loving it. But for a physical read, I think I'll just stick with that. And then for this video, what I was thinking of doing, is it on here? Yeah. The other like popular book that I've been thinking of reading is Waves of Mercy by Lynn Austen, because I know in particular Bailey loves this book, and then I'm pretty sure everyone else I've seen who's read it has loved it as well. So I have it as an ebook. I think I can find the audiobook too, but I'm gonna try ebook first and we'll go from there. So that's the next book that I'm gonna read for this video, I think. Look at me going with all this historical, but it's because like most of the people that I follow read historical books or fantasy books. Like I don't follow, or I don't know about that many people who like contemporary romance. Like on YouTube, like I'm looking for YouTubers who read Christian contemporary romance, and I don't know. I know Katie does, but she does still read historical too. Like the popular books are the historical ones. So what am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, so here's the ebook. It's 600 pages on the ebook. Starts with Anna, in 1897. great. But I'm looking forward to this one because I really trust Bailey's book reviews. So I hope that I like it. So yeah, I'll check in. I don't know if I'll read any today. My throat hurts so bad. We were like, you know, singing and cheering, and just, it was so fun at the concert. It was really good. As for another audiobook, I have also been listening to Making It So by Patrick Stewart. This is his memoir that came out. I had no idea it was even coming out, but then I saw it recommended in my library and I was like, what? Yes. So I placed a hold on it, and then a Skip the Line loan came in. So I started listening to it, but it's a 19-hour audiobook. So this is massive. I'm on chapter 2 only, and I've listened to 12%. So it's due in 2 days, but I'm gonna have a hold back on it. So yeah, I also have that as an audiobook. Anyways, that's the vlog, I guess, or that's the update. I'm gonna keep going. I'll let you know how Waves of Mercy goes, but I have higher hopes because I know that I like Lynn Austen's writing, and I've read several of her books and her historical books, and I do like them. So I think that it'll be okay. Hello, friends. I can't get enough of this headband. Yeah, this is where we're at. Hello. It's actually been a while, as usual. So many updates, and I'm just gonna use this video to share. Skip this part if you only care about the books, but I'm gonna talk way more about other things too, because I can't be stopped, okay? So first things first, it is long, deep into November. Last I updated, I think I just got back from the concert. That was almost 2 weeks ago, okay? Once again, work strikes me down. Everything's fine. So I had my concert. I had my birthday, okay? I got sick, you guys. I got really sick. So that really sucked. Like, I was literally in bed on my 30th birthday because I felt so sick. I'm okay now though, so there we go. And I got this sweater as a gift, and so I love it. It's so like cute, right? And then I like being like highlighter yellow underneath. Like, it's just, I love the brightness, you know? Yeah, so it has been a time, but I'm excited to update, okay? So, I mean, that's it. On to the books. I'm worried. I'm very worried because, you guys, this book, Waves of Mercy, I got to chapter 3, okay? And I'm afraid. I'm not hooked, okay? And I am a hard sell for books lately, okay? If you don't hook me in the first 2 chapters, really, depending on how long the chapters are, why do I keep reading? You know, there's so many books that do hook me in the first 2 chapters. I'm afraid. Because also, I didn't stinking know that this is dual timeline. And it's more so, I guess, metafiction, because like this old grandma lady in the first 2 chapters is telling her story to a newspaper, I think. And this is the start of her, like, however you say that name, her story, okay? And I, like 52 years earlier than whatever date we already were at. I don't even remember the date. I don't want to read about that. I don't want to read about that, okay? Now, okay, so the thing is, I have this as an ebook, right? But my library does have the audiobook, but I'm on hold for it. And it says 6-week wait. 6-week wait. I'm 3rd in line, 1 copy in use, 3 people waiting. So I'm not gonna get it anytime soon unless there's a skip the line loan, you know? And I can't bring myself to read this ebook. So I'm gonna wait for the audiobook, and this video is just gonna chill until I can listen to the audiobook. And even then, like, I don't know. Okay, so is this a fail? I don't know. but this is the reality that we're dealing with. But I will, yeah. Because you guys, there's so many other things that I want to read. And it's not this. So that's where I'm at. So I felt like I needed to tell you. I needed to have an honest chat. And you know what? I need to have an honest, like, evaluation of myself here. I keep saying, I feel like maybe I'm getting tired of myself. Let me know if you're tired of me. But I feel like I keep saying, I don't like historical fiction. I don't like historical anything unless there's romance. No historical for me. But then look at me like constantly reading these historical books and then being like, oh, I didn't really like it. Like, I'm doing this because there have been some standout historical romance books that I have loved this year, and I'm like, maybe there's more. But ultimately, no. Like, I like contemporary fiction. So why do I try to read stuff that isn't contemporary fiction? You know? I need to just know that about myself. And I do know that, but I'm trying to like, oh, go outside my comfort zone, like read the popular books. And I literally have been saying in past videos, like, don't read what's popular if you don't want to. Read what you like, read what you're drawn to, and you'll actually read it and enjoy it and like your life. That is why we're here, right? So should I just like, just throw this video out? Should I not read this book? I don't know. Could I skip the grandma's story and just read whatever other, because you know what? It's literally been 2 weeks since I've read the first 2 chapters. I barely remember. I don't even remember who the main characters are. Like, because I read the first 2 chapters, like, pretty much the day after I filmed my last clip. I was like, what? Why do I not care about this? And then I was working and I couldn't read anyways. And I started reading and listening to other things. And that's where we're at. I don't know, guys. Yeah. I'm in a mood. I'm definitely in a mood. So I don't know though, cause like, I don't want people to feel bad. So like literally we make our own choices. It doesn't matter. But I really do trust Bailey's book recommendations. And I remember her loving this book. I don't remember if she said I would like it though. So that is the key. Okay. Cause we don't like, it's not like I'm going to like every single book that she likes, but we have liked a lot of similar books in the past. So yeah, but like same with, you know, Amanda, and she likes The Rose and the Thistle, and I DNF'd it because I'm like, I don't care about Scotland stuff, but she loves it. And that's what makes us different. Like, we're not going to all have the same book taste, and that is good. Like, I'm sure there's books that I've loved that you guys are like, she's crazy. Why does she like this book? I don't know. I just do, you know? So anyways, no shade on someone who likes this book. And it's historical. So people who like historical, I'm sure would like this book, but like, that is not me. Should I give this up? I feel like I should give this up. I think I should give this up. So maybe, what is even this video then? What was I gonna call this video? It was like reading Christian favorites or something, right? Okay. So I could do something else. I could like pick a different book, right? What am I currently reading anyways? Ooh, you know what? You know what? I could do Daughter of Eden. I have been meaning to read this. I'm nervous about this book though, and I'm gonna use my tablet for it. I think I'll do Daughter of Eden. Can I finish it in a week though? It wasn't really in the cards, but better than nothing. Daughter of Eden! Daughter of Eden! The Unseen Realm. This could be good. It just depends how it's written. I'm worried. But you know what? I think this will be the one. I'm gonna read this book for this video instead. Okay? Okay. You know what? And doesn't that feel freeing? Like, I'm gonna like manage loan right here. Return early. Return. Yes. Thank you. Also look at that. I don't want to listen to this on audiobook though. The Inheritance Games. I definitely want to read this book though. I feel like I could like it, but I don't want to listen to the audiobook. But okay. Who even cares? Wow. Okay. That's not what this video is. So returned that. Waves of Mercy. You know what? I'm going to just take it off my Goodreads too. Wow. I'm sure in the future I will give it another try, and now I know that I need the audiobook or the physical book, but the thing is my library doesn't have physical book, it only has ebook, audiobook, so that's why. Okay, we went through that together. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope you still stick around and you're interested in what I think of this book now, and I'll let you know. I am working this week, but it's slowing down. Everything's slowing down. We got through the busy time of this season for me, but now I have to catch up with all my normal work, which is a lot, and I'm a little overwhelmed with that too. But you know what? God is here and everything's gonna be okay, right? Okay, I'll check in when I've read the first, I don't know, this doesn't say chapter or anything, but when I've read the first heading, I'll let you know my initial thoughts. You guys, you probably can't see. I'm one-handing this. It's my mom. Look at chapter 2. Okay, chapter 2, Daughter of Eden. I am fascinated, I have to say. So I'm looking forward to this. I am. Now the thing is, I'm very curious, okay? So this could be controversial, and I'm okay with that, okay? We all have our different opinions. But this is literally about the creation of the world. Okay, so that unseen realm part, that we were in the perspective of Michael, the angel, okay? God, who's called the creator, made Michael and took him into heaven and like showed him whatever. And then chapter 1 opens with them watching God make the world, make creation, and make Adam and Eve. And then we see Eve's perspective, and we're in Eve's perspective and just like chilling with her, and she's like doing her thing with Adam. And then I am curious how she's gonna make Adam and Eve's relationship be. I don't know if you guys know these terms, but there's some terms that, you know, do we want to go there? I'm just curious, okay? I'm not saying which one's right, but I'm just saying there's complementarian and egalitarian. And I'm very curious. So far, I haven't picked up which one this author leans towards, but it has to become clear, I would assume, you know? And how she's going to write the fall, I don't know. So I'm just curious how she thinks this is going to go. We shall see. Why did I think I wanted to read this? You know? And I'm not even saying right now. I'm saying when I requested it on NetGalley, why did I do that? I'm learning, okay? I'm learning. I'm breaking up with historical everything, by the way, okay? I'm breaking up with it after this book. And then contemporary all the way. Come on. Anyways, yeah, chapter 2, 6% in. I have no time to read. Okay. I just have time to update right here, and then I have to go back to work, but yeah, we're going to be okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So I have an update to give about Daughter of Eden, and I'm now on chapter 26. I'm 61% through, and this is an interesting book. And in general, I'm not into it, but interesting, like, why this author even wanted to write this story. To be honest, I don't really see the point of it. So let me explain, because that sounds kind of harsh. But so we follow Adam and Eve being created and then in the garden for like a couple chapters. But then Eve does her thing and they eat the fruit and they're out. And most of the book is following Adam and Eve having children and populating the earth. And then, like, I've always wondered this, but like I couldn't really like figure out how that works. But like their kids are like having kids together. And I'm like, I guess that is how it worked, but like that's kind of weird to be reading right now. Like they have a son and then they have a daughter, and then those siblings like get married. And like I just have never thought of that. I mean, I have, but I've always been like, feels kind of weird to be reading it, not gonna lie. So then, and then there's the whole Cain and Abel story. Like that's come and gone. And I'm like, oh, so like this is just about, I guess, Adam and Eve's legacy of all of their kids and like how they're surviving in this world and who is like following God and who's not. So yeah, that's what this is. And I personally don't find it that engaging. I don't, just because there's been so many time jumps as well. Like it would say like a month later, 3 months later, 6 months later, 4 years, 5 years later, 30 years later, like lots of different time jumps. So that suddenly Eve has had 30 kids, and then she has Seth, and he's supposed to redeem the Cain and Abel situation. So I don't know, like it's not what I expected. I think I expected more time in the garden getting to know Eve and seeing her relationship with God, and I'm like, how is this gonna end? You know, because like I guess I would assume maybe that Adam and Eve like get to be with God again in his presence when they die. I could see that being like the ending. And then you do also, it's been a couple times where we're back in the unseen realm, and sometimes we're with Lucifer talking to his demons, and then sometimes we're with Michael in the Holy of Holies with God at his throne. But I would just say like the way it's written is just kind of like not that interesting to me. Now these are my opinions, okay? My opinions. If you like biblical fiction, then you might be into this. But I think that reading the Bible in this case is better. I would just say that, okay? I mean, it's obviously better in every case, but I'm like, I feel like I should just read the Bible rather than read this book. But I don't know. And then just like seeing all these kids have kids together, I'm like, I just don't even know. You've been with me on this journey, okay? And thank you for being with me. And let this be like an example. Read what you want to read, okay? Don't read genres that don't interest you. And I mean, this is on NetGalley. I will read it to get it off NetGalley, but never, ever request biblical fiction or historical fiction ever again. Okay? I mean, that's pretty extreme, but I'm like, whereas like when I'm reading a contemporary story, I'm just like, you know, and I just like scroll, read it, flip, you know, because there's just something that like connects with me. And that's just who I am. It's fine. Okay, so I feel like I just kind of like said some like kind of negative thoughts here, but can I just be real though? I'm being real here, and I don't want to like pretend to like this more than I do. I'm back. I mean, I have nothing to hold up because I was reading the book. Okay, I finished the book. 3 stars. 3 stars. Like, I appreciate the effort that this would take to write, but it really depends on the kind of biblical fiction. You know what? Like, I don't have anything against reading about real people from the Bible in a fiction story. I'm okay with that. Like, I've read Iscariot. I loved that book. But I think in general, I like reading about characters that are set in Bible times, but not actual characters or people that you read in the Bible. But even that, like, if I'm not hooked by the storyline of the biblical fiction, I'm not interested, because it just feels like another wing of historical fiction that I don't want to read. So yeah, that's where I land on that. There are definitely some 5-star reviews out there, so check those out on Goodreads. But for me personally, I did not find it engaging personally. I mean, it is what it is. That's okay. So thank you for watching this video. Next time, let's pick some contemporary romance to read in a vlog, right? Because I feel like a lot of my vlogs are like me not enjoying the book. And is that fun to watch? I don't know. I do hope you were slightly entertained. I will write the books down below if you want to look them up yourself. I hope you're having a good December, and I will see you in my next video, you guys. Bye-bye.